Good evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Siminar in for Nicole Menner, who's got the next couple of nights off. When the Conference USA volleyball tournament gets underway on Friday, the Southern Miss Golden Eagles will open tourney play as the number 7 seed. USM will take on four-time reigning CUSA tournament champion, the Lady Toppers of Western Kentucky, who come into play as the number 2 seed. The Golden Eagles have won their last 3 opening games at the CUSA tournament. They played WKU tough in late September, falling at home 3-2. Friday's game is slotted for a 4 p.m. start in Huntington, West Virginia. After a quick 2-0 start out of the gates for the Mississippi State Women Hoops program, a handful of Week 1 accolades were set in the way of the Lady Dogs today. We begin with the phenom Tiara McCowan, who hauled in the SEC's first Player of the Week honors after recording a pair of double-doubles last week. McCowan averaging 18 points, 14.5 boards, and 5.5 blocks per game in wins over Southeast Missouri State and Virginia. In addition to that, McCowan and teammate Ariel Howard were placed on the watch list for the Citizen Naismith Trophy. We mentioned the week for McCowan. Howard, meanwhile, off to a modest start, scoring 8.5 points to go along with 8 rebounds per game for a Lady Bulldog team who remained at number 6 in this week's AP poll. Brian Snitker of the Atlanta Braves has been named the National League Manager of the Year after guiding his youthful team to the postseason for the first time in 5 years. Snitker, who's been a part of the organization for 42 years, edged out Milwaukee's Craig Counsell by 6 first-place votes. He becomes the first Brave skipper since Bobby Cox in 2005 to be named Manager of the Year. After 6 straight losses, the New Orleans Pelicans have responded with 3 W's in a row, none more than impressive than last night's rout of the NBA's best Toronto Raptors. Pels getting 25 points from 3 players, including 30 from E'Twaun Moore, to hand Toronto their 2nd loss of the year. And first at home, Milwaukee had been the only team to take down the Raptors prior to last night. New Orleans will visit a new-look Minnesota team tomorrow night on ESPN. And Pittsburgh Steelers running back Le'Veon Bell did not report to the team's facility ahead of today's 4 p.m. deadline, making him ineligible to play for the remainder of the 2018 season. Bell's inexplicable decision means he will leave $14.5 million on the table, the franchise tag from the Steelers. He'll become a free agent this winter. The All-Pro, widely considered the game's best running back when on the field. Steelers could slap a 3rd and final franchise tag on him. It would pay him $25 million next year. More likely, though, a transition tag will be used, making him a restricted free agent, allowing the Steelers to match any offer he may sign with another team. And finally, JCJC is going bowling. They're going to the East Mississippi, going to play East Mississippi in that bowl game coming up on December the 2nd.